But even if they can't, and they give instructions, don't drink, and people say, Bishop, I'm no longer drinking the hot stuff. I'm only drinking the light ones. And I tell them, don't worry. So, when this person is in a worst scenario, they don't even bath. Because now, they got into a situation where they are so troubled and they don't see anything still being a matter for them. So the body is always tired, the person is always sleeping too much, sleeping less, you gain weight, you lose weight for no apparent reason. So I have indicated that when you might be taking a lot of alcohol in the long run, the appetite will go away. And somebody was saying, the food that my husband eats is not even a measure of food that my toddler eats. So the challenge has grown so much. Emotionally, people experience mood swings, they are so tempered, they make emotions and they cry for no apparent reason, and they might laugh. Well, there is nothing to laugh about. Because emotionally, they are not necessarily stable. And this causes a lot of challenge, especially if the person has got a wife or a person has got a husband, because the wife or the husband, they don't know what is happening with this person until now. It is this mood swing that is happening in their lives. And what happens socially when people are experiencing all these challenges? They withdraw. I have realized that most parents are ignorant. And we think it's normal. We only wake up when we hear that they flew from whatever or they drank. Then we try to remember, yeah, for the whole month he was not sitting with us, he was not eating with us, he would just close himself. And we don't know what they are doing in the room when they are closing themselves. When they close themselves in the room in my home, I go there and say exactly what is the problem. No, it's nothing. I said, it's okay that you can be on your TikTok and on your what, but family is also important. So because we are tired, we have been working the whole day, we had it tough, we want to meet the head, what do you call them? The targets. Hey, people are waiting for our report. Now, when children are just in the room, because we got gadgets for them, we think they are fine. And they are not. This person would want to live in isolation, they are withdrawn, and even when they have to meet their friends, it's a real job. And sometimes when we say to our children, we are going to meet our friends, and they say, I'm not going. We are not concerned. We just say, no, this one, he or she doesn't want to go with us when we go somewhere. We need to sit down and understand, is this the true reflection of what we understand? Or there is something going on behind this whole situation? And then, maybe also with us, we need to observe our friends. If your friend somehow just decided not to take up your calls, not to come back to you, and when you want to see them, they are always not available, you must be concerned. It raises an eyebrow to say, possibly there might be something that is happening. And sometimes the people that have this kind of sickness, when they are sick, they don't see themselves, unfortunately. And when you tell them, they will disagree. Say, no, I'm fine. We like that, ne? I'm fine. I observed very long route from the women's point of view. This woman was always changing a hairstyle every week, almost every week. You want a hairstyle in Turamiam. Is there anybody who can wear a hairstyle 350 this week, 350 that month, the whole week, 1,400? It's not normal. Please be careful. Those of you that are saying it's normal for you. But when I intervened in that situation, I found out that there is something terribly wrong. And this person is hiding behind this whole thing. And I guess you are also having a challenge because now that I say it, you don't want to agree. It's not a problem, but you must consider this. Sometimes people go on a serious shopping spree. When they have this challenge, they run to the shop because it's like it pulls them down. So they go to the shop and financially the person cannot afford. That is how the person thought they can handle the kind of overwhelmness and the kind of emotional stress and the kind of challenge they are facing. They feel like it relieves something, but tomorrow is going to be bad. And then they continue for their follow. And what could be the causes of these things that we might be experiencing in our lives? Anxiety that might become a stress and resulting in depression that might land us in hospital. Today, at school, we have children that are bullied. That's why I will emphasize this fact that parents, you must observe your children. That your child has a gadget and they are staying in the room does not mean that they are playing TikTok or they are playing all other things. There might be something behind that. And if you are not careful, you will find that when you discover, it's already very much too late. And as an adult, you might have an unexpected situation. Today, we drive on the road and you have this your child that has just graduated and they are working a very nice job. You correlated the day they got a car and down the line in a year or 2 months' time, they get involved in a car accident and they die. And sometimes it has been diagnosed with a very, very, very chronic or a sickness that, according to people, when they tell each other, this sickness cannot be cured. It's something that is there. There was a time when people thought when you are HIV positive, it's a death sentence. And now there's times when people think when you are diagnosed with cancer, it's a death sentence. And people will be stressed and they will also go in the mood of depression because they are experiencing all these kind of things. Now, somebody might have experienced a traumatic situation. Say, you have been raped, or you have gone through that experience where, like this one, There were people who were following